Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, April 16, 2025. Social graces may not be totally up to par today, so it's important to avoid taking social faux pas too seriously. The day tends to spotlight our differences or problems in sometimes annoying ways, which requires some adjustments. For example, you can be indecisive as you wrestle with conflicting needs and approaches. Show your versatility for the best results. Insecurities and self-protectiveness can interrupt the regular flow of your interactions, but not for long since, as the day advances, you're ready to see the bigger picture. You can benefit greatly from centering yourself first and foremost. You can be pursuing special topics or cultural interests with additional commitment and passion. You may feel like you're particularly confused around matters of the heart today. In fact, you may even feel like you can't get out of bed because you're feeling a bit somber. This is because we are experiencing a pivotal turning point in the Venus retrograde phase, the storm. This happens every time our lesser benefic turns direction, whether that's backwards or forwards. Even though this is a blessing in disguise, it is still mildly uncomfortable as we feel like nothing is moving. That's because Venus isn't moving. Rest assured that better days will lie ahead. Just get through this one, and you'll be on the other side. Could you not hold it in? If anyone has had a super tough time at work recently, it is you. The last few weeks may have tested your self-confidence, causing you to feel like you were always on the verge of doing something wrong at work. As the cosmic energy continues to decompress, you should, too. Repeat mantras or affirmations throughout your workday to help build your self-confidence back up. You could also ask for positive feedback if you need to hear it from your coworkers and clients. An emphasis on exercise this week. There is much psychic information in the air thanks to the planet's position that will help you in your journey to the mountaintop, and the best way to access it is with an empty mind. Take your exercise regimen seriously and get plenty of rest so you can meet the challenges that may sway you away from exercising. Don't let anything rearrange the priorities you set for yourself this week. Take care that any feelings of boredom you've had lately don't lead you to do things you will regret. There's a vibration happening today, and this can encourage you to act in far riskier ways than usual. If there's something amiss in your life or relationships, seek the most constructive approach to working things out. Acting rashly or impulsively can lead to even more trouble than the boredom you started with. Think things through carefully before you act to prevent complications. Venus might be at a standstill, but 17 days after retrograding back into Pisces for a rare do-over and 17 days away from leaving again, in her first full day in direct motion she is giving you a chance to look to the future. Even though you have reached the asteroid Juno's last full day in your career sector before retrograding back out tomorrow, it is not until Mars returns to your work sector in 4 days that what could be the busiest months of the year will kick off. Until then, the Moon's return to your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery is just one reason why the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence will be powering up over the coming days. At the same time that Venus, the planet of love, is adjusting to her first full day back in direct motion in Pisces, she is also at the halfway point in what has been a rare opportunity for a do-over. It was 17 days ago that nearly 2 months after leaving Venus retrograde back in, and in 17 days she will leave again. While no longer looking back, with Mars in his final days in your romantic sector, the doors are still open to second chances. Cancer, emotional depth offers wisdom today. Your quote of the day: you don't need to be loud to be powerful. Your color of the day is pearl white, soft yet luminous. Lucky numbers: 4, 12, 22. A familiar feeling may surface. Listen without judgment. Home, memories, or inner healing are front and center. Be gentle with yourself before offering comfort to others. There's strength in soft boundaries and honest reflection. Our eyes in the sky. As we step into April 16, 2025, let's take a moment to ground ourselves, to tune in, and to welcome whatever message today is ready to offer. Whether you're starting your morning with a cup of coffee and quiet intentions or catching your breath in the middle of a busy day, this reading is here to meet you exactly where you are. It's like sitting down with an old friend. The cards don't judge, they simply reflect. Let's see what they want to say today. The first card that comes forward is the Knight of Cups, a gentle reminder that it's okay to lead with emotion, to follow the path of the heart even when the mind wants certainty. This card is often seen as the messenger of romance and dreams, but more than anything, it asks you to reconnect with what genuinely moves you. Maybe there's something calling to you, a creative spark you've ignored, a feeling you've buried, a connection you've hesitated to explore. This card isn't shouting, "Act now," but it is whispering, "Pay attention." What makes you feel inspired lately? Is there a conversation, a dream, or even a daydream that keeps resurfacing? That's not a coincidence. That's guidance. Be brave enough to follow it, even if only for today. Next, we're greeted by the Six of Swords, a symbol of transition. This card speaks to journeys, not always physical ones, but emotional or mental shifts. You might be moving away from a difficult situation or mindset, and even if the destination isn't totally clear yet, there's a sense that you're ready for something new. Think of it as the in-between place. You've outgrown something, even if you haven't quite stepped into what's next. And that's perfectly okay. Growth often feels like this: messy, uncertain, full of quiet courage. If you've been feeling mentally or emotionally heavy, today is a good time to release some of that weight. Write it down, talk it out, take a walk, whatever helps you move through the fog. You don't need all the answers right now. You just need to trust the direction your heart is pulling you in. Then we have the Star, one of the most hopeful cards in the deck. It's like a soft light in the distance reminding you not to give up. The Star brings healing, clarity, and renewal after challenging times. It's the gentle voice that says, "You're going to be okay." You might not feel it fully yet, but something within you is already aligning. There's beauty in vulnerability, and there's strength in simply continuing. If you've been recovering from something emotionally, spiritually, even physically, this card suggests that your inner light is returning. Keep doing those small things that nourish you. Keep surrounding yourself with people and energy that remind you of your worth. You're not as far away from peace as you think. Our fourth card is the Three of Pentacles, which brings a beautiful message about collaboration, shared effort, and being recognized for your contributions. If you've been working on something, whether it's a creative project, a job, or even just building stronger relationships, this card reminds you that your efforts are being seen. You don't have to do everything alone. There is strength in teamwork and in allowing others to support or offer their perspective. Don't be afraid to ask for help or to share your vision with others today. Whether you're part of a team, a family, or a circle of friends, your role matters. You bring something unique to the table. And if you've been questioning your skills or value, take this card as your confirmation. You're doing well, and others notice more and you think. Finally, we close with the Queen of Wands, a radiant energy of confidence, creativity, and charisma. She's the part of you that knows how to shine without shrinking, the part that says, "I don't have to wait to be chosen, I can choose myself." This card reminds you of your inner fire. Maybe lately, you've felt a little dimmed, a little overlooked, or just unsure of your direction. The Queen of Wands shows up to say, it's time to remember who you are. Speak up. Share your ideas. Wear something that makes you feel bold. Do something today, even something small that reminds you of your own power. You don't need permission to be vibrant, to be seen, to be joyful. So here we are, 5 cards that speak of emotional honesty, transition, healing, collaboration, and self-assurance. The Knight of Cups invites you to lead with your heart. The Six of Swords tells you it's okay to leave behind what no longer fits. The Star brings hope and gentle healing. The Three of Pentacles reminds you that you're not alone in this. And the Queen of Wands says, now is your time to step into your brilliance. If any part of this reading resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. Are you moving rough a transition? Are you reconnecting with a dream or finding your confidence again? Leave a comment and let's open this space up for shared stories. Sometimes just reading that someone else is feeling the same way is enough to remind us that we're all doing this life thing together. No matter where you are today, whether you're riding a wave of momentum or just trying to stay afloat, you are not alone. You're allowed to be a work in progress. You're allowed to begin again. And you are more than capable of turning this day into something meaningful. Keep showing up, just as you are.